Breaking news. What really happened between AREGBESOLA, OYETOLA, and TINUBU all exposed? You know, our parents have this saying that when elephants fight, it is the ground that suffers. We've been hearing AREGBESOLA in the last couple of days, you know, calling TINUBU all unspeakable names, names that are not worthy to be printed, and telling Nigerians all about Tinubu's, um, how he feels very high of himself, and anyone and everyone who does not worship, he faces whatever, and that he's ready to bring Tinubu down. That being said, my wonderful people, we can see now exactly that it is no longer business as usual. As AREGBESOLA, as you and I know, has been disgraced. In fact, Tinubu helped to bury him successfully. Yes, and this is now coming up, in a different tangent, and everybody's wondering, but what really happened is what we are about to see. What really happened? Okay, what really happened? What really led to this fight that nobody's talking about it very much? What was the main thing? What caused this whole thing is what we are about to see. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Breaking news. The secret of what really happened between AREGBESOLA, OYETOLA, TINUBU fallout, all revealed. The emergence of Mr. OYETOLA as governor, AREGBESOLA chief of staff, was a bitter pill for the governor to swallow. Many Nigerians were taken aback by the recent outburst of the Minister of Interior and former governor of Osun State, Rafiu AREGBESOLA, against the national leader of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Bola Tinubu, and Governor OYETOLA. Even if many were not surprised by the criticism of the successor, Mr. AREGBESOLA publicly deranged and the degrade Mr. Tinubu was shocking. How he spoke of Tinubu high-heartedness and wanting to be worshipped surprised all. But insiders said their relationship began to crack as early back as 2010. Yes, when AREGBESOLA was sworn in as the governor of Osun State, after more than 3 years of legal battle between the declaration of Lola as the winner of the 2007 governorship election. The seed of conflict was allegedly planted when Mr. Tinubu imposed Mr. OYETOLA on Governor AREGBESOLA as his chief of staff, source close to the party has said, because OYETOLA was Tinubu's family. Primetime spokesman said so many sources have close relationship with the key actors. Some of them asked not to be named for different reasons, including the fear of being accused of taking sides and the controversies lingering. The story of AREGBESOLA fury into Osun politics is in the public domain. His battle to become governor of the then 17-year-old state was fierce and turbulent, but there were people who stood firm both within the Party for Alliance for Democracy AD to Action Congress AC and later to Action Congress of Nigeria ACN, and also within AREGBESOLA campaign group. One of them was Mr. OYETOLA Kingsman from Iyogboju town, a Pogboro local government area of the state, Benga Akino. Mr. Akino, a lawyer, on November the 29th, barely 24 hours after the governor swearing in, he met with AREGBESOLA, who asked him in which capacity he would like to serve in his administration. Oga AREGBESOLA simply told me he was offering me the opportunity to choose because he had in mind for me. What he had in mind for me, I might not want that for myself. But I told him that my preference was for whatever he had in mind for me, and he told me to be his chief of staff, Mr. Akino told Prime Times. He said AREGBESOLA immediately introduced him, then former aides Jesse and also being brought to me, and I said I should start working immediately. Mr. Aquino said he immediately conferred the development to the traditional rulers, his hometown, and others. He said two other persons he broke the news to were his wife and his elder brother, whom he said was a police officer. So when Oyetola visited to congratulate the governor, I greeted him, and he also confided in him as an elder brother from our hometown. In fact, he specifically told me to always reach out to him whenever his support was needed. Mr. Kino added, whenever one of our sources who asked not to be named for fear of wrongful accusation said the monarch had also been approached by another indigene of the town when a school owner in Oshogbo, BC, who reportedly sought support for his aspirant to be secretary to the governor, to the state governor, SSG. The source who claimed to be properly briefed by Mr. AREGBESOLA said, so maybe Kabiesi has forgotten what Akine earlier told him. He took Ola Bukbo to Ashiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, and surprisingly, they met Oyetola there. As soon as Kabiesi spoke of the reason for the visit, Tinubu simply said the position of the chief of staff was for his brother. This was the beginning of the genesis of the trouble. So, my wonderful people, this is how things have been. This is how things have been. Yes. So Tinubu quickly, decided and said, he came there and all of a sudden, like the boss he is, called AREGBESOLA and said, well, I don't know what your plans are. My wonderful people, like joke, like play. Yeah. Tinubu put his cousin on AREGBESOLA and told him, this is your new chief of staff. AREGBESOLA was speechless. Remember, the state was very young at that time. It's one of the newly created state not too long ago. And so, because somebody has sponsored your campaign, you have, the person you pick as your chief of staff should be your buddy. Somebody both of you can have a laugh. The respect is there, yeah, but it's somebody who's got your back. Then you can always talk to anytime, any day. But Tinubu instilled his brother and he had no choice. So that's where the trouble started from. His chief of staff was not loyal to him, but to Tinubu. So, put the maths together. Leave us a comment. God bless. Bye for now. They are all tips, by the way.